Why are we here? Because I live here. I bring my children here, both of them. They've been getting acupuncture for about 5 years now. I want to show you what cupping is. I've been doing it for many, many years, and every time I tell someone I do it, they're like, what is it? What is it? Come on, let's go meet Gabriel and I'll show you what acupuncture is all about. I'm just tired and my stomach is a little off today.
What time are you going to bed? And there's no mucus in your pulse, which is a really good sign. Exactly the same as last week. The first thing what you have to do when you do acupuncture is you're going to clean the spots where you're going to be needling. The needle is just an accessory towards getting your system more in balance. You know, when needles first go in, they release endorphins, they tell the body where the problem is and increase blood flow.
And so this will help with the discomfort that I was having in my stomach?
Yes. They're good for diarrhea, they're good for constipation, they're good for abdominal kind of distension, and that's why I'm using them on your stomach. Stomach 25, these points on the side of the umbilicus are the two best points for kind of getting the stomach meridian kind of flowing better. Ren 6 is a centering point. It's really good for anxiety, but it's a good centering point. It's the midpoint on the body, so it kind of helps everything kind of get rested and kind of circulated. And then Ren 12 is it works in combination with all four to kind of get everything kind of moving and decrease the bloating in the area. So the two on the wrist that I'm doing are lung 7. It's really good for any kind of lung conditions. I use it for a lot of coughs or colds. And then the third is called Hagu or Li4. So you have to first put on a little bit of a liniment. So this is just an oil that just relaxes and kind of it helps me with putting the cups down onto the surface of the skin. So what you do is you put the flame inside the cup, which takes out all the oxygen in the cup, and then you're putting the cup straight down onto the skin. What I'm going to do with you, because you have your sore throat, is I'm going to put them on your lungs. So again, what this does is it creates a suction and pulls the pathogen, which is what we're dealing with in the lungs. We're trying to pull the pathogen out to the surface. It speeds up the process. So we use this a lot with coughs again, and wheezing and lung conditions. So now I'm going to move the cup straight from the lungs down to the heart. I'm going to leave these on the heart area for a little bit just to kind of sedate the heart or calm the heart down. But you'll walk away, you'll have a good ring where the cups were on the lungs and on the heart. I left it on for about 5 minutes on both spots. And what we do with a lot of cupping is that we do a lot of moving cupping. So we're kind of getting things circulating or moving. So what we do is we grab the cup and then we twist it. And because we have the liniment on the back, and we can move it around. Ear seeds they're small little rice balls. And what we do is we put them on the spot on the ear that we're trying to stimulate.
It's a rice ball?
Yeah, it's a really small rice ball, and what you do is you press on it and it stimulates the point. We'll press 5 times every hour, and what it does is just relaxes the system.
Wow.
And you leave them in anywhere from a day to a week.
Today we are with the incredible Gabriel, who's a well-known, respected acupuncturist here in New York, whom I've had the great pleasure of being one of his clients for many years. So, Gabriel, can you tell us the benefits of acupuncture?
And so acupuncture is based on a concept where there's meridians through the body, and what you're trying to do is re-regulate the system. Especially living in New York City, so many environmental factors affect us. Stress and food and work environments and getting on the subway every day affect us all.
What is acupuncture?
Acupuncture is the use of needles, and what we're doing is we're needling into the body, and what we're trying to do is increase blood flow, or what we call chi, or energy, through the body. The beautiful thing about needles is why they're so successful with back pain and things like that. They can get much deeper into the system. So with pressure or with massage, you can only get through certain fascia or certain layers of the body. With the needles, they get deeper in and they can really hit the meridian and get things stimulating. It's a lot stronger than acupressure.
Okay, a few more questions. What is acupressure?
Acupressure is just pressing on the point that we use so often, different points, and getting that point stimulated, or getting that point moving. So they're just trying to, it's the same concept of acupuncture needles. They're just kind of getting things flowing and circulating by using that same point that we use.
Is there anyone who ought to not get acupuncture?
No. As long as you go to a very qualified acupuncturist, you should have no side effects.
And how do we know if we're seeing a qualified acupuncturist?
There's national boards, so you can look up the person on national boards and make sure that they're qualified in the state that you're living in, or in the United States. And there's certain schools in the United States that are much better than others, and they're training just like anybody else. If you're going to see a lawyer or different things, knowing what school they went to and their experience in the profession.
Honestly, I feel so much better. Cupping is truly amazing. I got my ear seeds in, and having the acupuncture really helped in my stomach. I'm not making this up. It's been around forever, so I gotta go. I gotta pick up my kids from school.
And just like you, I'm a mom striving to do better.